Shane had a moment. We love him anyway. Welcome back, adventurers! So, you all wake up to the sound of a magically conjured rooster. It's a ghost sound, but it does wake you all up.
Or is it actually
I did that.
Roll over.
It's in the chicken farm.
Roll over, pull the pillow.
You're gonna come
over
in like,
It's Tay. You just pull Tay over.
Jan walks into the room. She says, "Rise and shine, gentlemen." She says, "You good?" She says, "Asifor is ready to play Bound. I hope you got enough sleep, you are well rested and fed." She says, "If you would like breakfast, please grab something small." She turns so.
He looked at me like, no.
I conjure it.
Pretty good.
Grab breakfast as well. I don't care what it is. I might care a little bit what it is. Chicken wings.
How rare do you want your breakfast?
Darius is like, "Damn, stop." Stop saying that, everyone!
That everyone.
I think the only person that hasn't said it, ironically, is Shane.
I'm winning. What is that? Yeah. What's ironically mean?
Anyway.
Anything.
Taylor steps out. He adjusts himself. I conjured a shower. He walks out.
Oh, I missed out. Oh, I want to shower, not
Gentlemen, before we go, he looks at you. Who would you like to roll?
I guess the way we're going to play it is we're going to roll.
I am well versed in sleight of hand. And now that I've rested, I do have panache points that I can put into that to make it much better. Inspiration points, excuse me.
I feel inspired to let him try.
If I get caught, though.
It's your head, not ours.
Okay. I accept this. fate.
He's all hard, isn't he?
Oh no, I'm all hurt.
Tell me that.
Who was that?
It was me! I said it! Anyway, so... he steps out. He has the dice pocketed in his sleeve as he walks up to the table. You see Asifor standing there. Owlsifor, excuse me. Owlsifor. What's an Asifor?
We're sitting.
Owlsifor is sitting in the large throne-like chair in front of the table. Gentlemen, I trust you so well.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Of course. We'll see if that same feeling of gratitude persists after our game. He gestures towards the table. You see 8 cards appear. 4 in front of your seats and 4 in front of them. So, have you decided to be rolling the mouse die? Eris is going to roll for sleight of hand to use the low die first.
Now we have to go to silence. Right.
When you sit down, there will be a barrier of silence between all of you when it is your turn to play. For this, you can speak, you can talk, whatever. Okay.
We got it.
Plus 20.
Nice.
That's what those inspiration points do. My sense motive is plus 18.
Yeah, I
It is.
Okay.
Reroll. You stop. You stop. It's not even. Well, it is close. It is close, but it's closer than I'd like it to be. But he does succeed.
Okay. It's like, which direction?
Yes.
Man, so good.
It's to
Good.
roll 2 and take the lowest.
Roll 2 and take the lowest.
Am I one that only has
One.
I rolled 2 5s.
So take the 5 minus
Take
5.
the 1.
I for real rolled 2
See
5s.
that?
Do you want it the low one to be green or red?
The red 5.
Red.
Yeah, why not? Red dot.
Taurus rolls. You see him kind of flick his sleeve. The die he took from the Marcan slides into his sleeve as he flicks the die that you had conjured. The die hits, rolls. You see the Marcan looking at it, and it's that moment where you're all just like, because he rolled with negatives because it was not a perfect die, but he still got it. So he rolls. He looks up at Alcifor. Alcifor looks down. And that is low. He says, low. Very well. And now for my dice. Alcifor then is going to roll the house die. 10.
Alright.
Right down the middle.
Alright.
It makes it harder to go below the low.
Well, it seems you have a 50% chance of house die as it stands. Yeah, that'll be easy. Woo! Okay. This is for
He's playing with
my
himself.
player. Yeah, I feel good. I rolled a 16.
Solid.
Alcifor looks down at it. But far from the beginning. He snaps his fingers. That is the. You just see Ragnar like.
He must have said yeah. What are you talking about?
Taurus goes. The silence barrier disappears around Perry. So, let us begin, shall we?
We shall.
If you can make D20s,
11 D1.
He says, as the shooter, you will start.
It's like roll sleight of hand.
Yes, and you can call high or low after you roll it.
Right. But this is just to see if I can roll 2.
Yes.
There's a DC.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Reachable.
I mean,
I don't know.
That's always 10.
Maybe not. Maybe not this one. Let's see. 25.
with a 25 now. The DC is much higher because it is almost
That's
impossible.
totally fine. I didn't roll great. So it's just one die. It is what it is.
Correct.
1.
Wow, this is a really suspenseful game.
Are you kidding? We have 3 more people to go through.
Oh, that's gone forever. It's still on the table. It is a 5. Pull it out. Ooh. 17.
Oh, that's not good.
He looks at you with a ha-ha smile.
Just let it. Alright. Now, Delaney. It's not you.
Is that that's a good real die?
Yeah, it's not my fake one.
No.
I used to take one before.
He says, "Well done." He says, "For the second." Let's do it.
Here, you have to win.
If that's out of 3.
I don't think they, 6.
Still moving.
4.
It's 4.
9. Select first. Now, 20.
You win
I
the
should
second.
have taken that as was wrong.
He says, "Very well." And now for everything.
No, that was my
He was
slide.
rolling sleight of hand.
Oh, that was sleight of hand.
Yeah.
What did you get? Nat
A
20?
nat 20.
Okay, so you get to
I
roll
rolled
2.
two.
Yeah.
You rolled a 9.
I got a 9.
Alright, I've got a 13. So
got 13?
Yes.
Okay. He says, well done.
So does a 30 do it?
No. Wow. Yeah, it's not easy.
Does a 39.
39 would do it.
Okay, so that's going to put around.
Yes.
5.
10.
Not. What'd you get?
10.
That is Evan.
11?
11.
Uh,
Hi.
very well. Choose a card.
Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it!
Ace of spades.
Ace of spades.
You know what that means?
You may re-roll any one of your d20s. You don't have to. You can hang on to that.
And I can choose to pass it on whenever.
Yes.
So even at the very end.
It will automatically move on to Damon, whose turn it is now if you don't want to use it.
We're winning.
I just. Yes, sir.
Very well. Roll me perception.
I knew that was coming. Yeah, because we're going so the other side. 17.
Okay. It's the same number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mental communication. Just thought, dude.
Gave us powers and we're going to abuse them.
Yeah. It would. Oh, the zone of silence would work.
Hey, David, how's it going?
You hear Harry's voice in your head.
You can respond this time.
It's going good, I think.
You need to beat a 12. That allows you to affect these die.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can re-roll any one of these die. Second round. I win the first one.
I like how you roll it and then you put it in that thing that it's supposed to.
Well, he's in party level.
Right.
I want you to play the game however you want.
Pick high.
I'm narrating.
Ooh. Ooh.
Nat 20.
Suck at this game.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Bad.
You said hi.
Yeah.
That means I win. Ace of spades.
Did you roll whatever I die?
I will choose to use my die. Or my card. His card disappears.
What's it do?
It allows him to roll another d6.
A fourth one?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no.
16. He has now matched your high die.
My turn's over.
Correct. You go into silence.
And I was like, oh, is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're playing the dice thing. Sorry. We're 9. We'll go low.
Very well. 13.
So I gotta be the 13. Like, a little higher.
Yes.
That's a little. It's not. I rolled a 13.
House wins.
You're
Wait
dead.
a minute, you have 4 dice. How did you get 4 dice?
He explains the rules.
Like, you got that card.
Suck.
You just see me flipping. 13. We're gonna go high. High, how many you?
Well, you're saying there's a chance.
No. I rolled a 14.
He grins. I thought he was
Two of spades.
He will save them. It allows him to re-roll one of the d6.
Oh, that's so he could literally get higher
Yes.
than 20.
Yeah. He
And
can
that-
re-roll that 1 and lose nothing.
And that could actually just within the realm of the game. Dumb.
Yeah. Because that's how it works.
Dumb.
Oh, swords.
Are you ready?
Sure. 7. I call that no.
Whoa. 7.
8.
House wins the match. Round 2.
You guys suck. You all hear it.
12.
Oh gosh. 10.
You heard me say hi.
Yes.
5.
Very good.
That could have happened to any of us.
Inside your head, you hear, good job.
17. Hi.
Sucks less than ever.
Oh. 11. So we are tied, yes?
Hi.
Hang on. Yes.
Actually, I think.
So, he says,
If you want to re-roll your business,
We still have this.
can you think a little higher than a 16?
I can certainly try it. If I'm already losing,
Very well. Let's see. The card disappears. You want to roll this guy?
yeah.
Or do you want to do this one? It's got 2 points.
If you can sleight of hand it.
Your call. I'll let you do it. You choose.
Dr. Tone would play fair.
Fair is fair.
Look it up.
I'm gonna give you your dice back. It's the lowest I've rolled all night.
The zone of silence dissipates from around you. Well, gentlemen, it seems that I have won and bound. That means I get your magic items. Tara starts to look panicked, like he's trying to think of a way out of this.
Are you sure that you also were abiding by your rules?
Wait. Are you accusing me of cheating?
Yes.
Yes, sure, whatever.
Let's be
Because
real.
could I have rolled a perception check because I watched you?
And if anybody would want to, yes, you may.
Would a 20 work?
Sorry. With a 25 and a 37, you both saw him cheat. You all three saw him cheat against Dave.
So yeah, I said, then, yeah. We're playing against Dave and you changed your dice.
With my body.
I tried to expand my mind to show my images.
That's
No, okay.
telepathy works. You hear Jan say, what about the zone of truth that you were going to use on them if they lied? He slowly turns and looks over at her. She's just reading a book at the table. Fair's fair.
Tastes like no truth.
Very well. He says, maybe I embellished my roles a bit. What would you think is fair?
Perhaps just the soul.
To give you my most prized possession.
And not
Why is that your most prized possession?
Because it is the most worth.
All those souls in there, all these artifacts. That one soul outstrips the one. To be fair, before you played the cards, we were winning the game. We won the initial game of battle.
And
You had
the
some
card
malfeasance.
you played was the one who won up.
Then how about this? He snaps his fingers. The D6 disappears, the 16 stays. We'll play one last game. Best of three. Whomever you want. It will hit. Whoever wins gets another card. If that card changes and I win, then I take all. But if I fail, maintain yours or win a card that allows you mine.
You cheated on me.
Didn't make the best calls. Oh, you said game shooters.
I'll play. When
Are you cheating?
No.
You are under the effects of Zone of Truth. You can roll a will save if you would like.
Nah. I can care less.
You see, he doesn't like the fact that he's telling the truth.
Understand there's a chance? Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Best 2 out of 3.
I thought I won one. What if Barry plays and wins one? I could play.
He did say any order you would like.
Pressure's on me. I won.
I pulled my weight. Good luck, guys.
Step back.
Does the telepathy work both ways?
Telepathy.
That's what I said.
Love it. Yeah.
So
Yeah, he can hear you if you try to talk to him.
I would telepathically, you know, you do it, but play fair. Because it has that zone on you.
learn one of our flags.
It just play.
Yes, but if he is able to do sleight of hand and make it, he's technically not cheating.
Oh.
Yes.
Right.
So even if
My vote would be him, just because.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. Figure that out later. Slow hand.
37 does make. You can roll 2 die and take whatever.
I'm gonna take my 2 with
If you don't beat it, I'll be surprised.
Boy.
Give me the card.
I don't think we need that. I don't think we need
What's
the
it
card.
to spend?
Change one dice value by 2 or both dice value by 1.
Let's go. Up 2.
Did we win?
He stands up. Unfortunately, gentlemen, the house always wins. He goes to snap his fingers. You see Jan rush up and grab him by the wrist. He looks down at her. She says, "A deal is a deal." He says, "This is not what we hired you as my bodyguard." She says, "And I'm not going to bodyguard a liar." So, she says, "Yeah, we don't do deals with dragons. So what?" This is what cost us in deals. Not necessarily, she says. "Gentlemen, may I ask what you're going to do with Allaman's soul?" She laughs. "It sounds to me like you're going to be doing a lot more business." Fine. You can have all of them. Take it. But this is the last you're doing with me when we shop. He snaps his fingers. In doing so, the magic shop in its entirety fades away.
Magic items?
Do we get our magic items?
Do we get our magic items?
I think we got one.
Do we get our magic items?
Sounds to me someone wasn't as impartial as he was pretending to be.
Of course he wasn't. Why would he be?
True neutral.
Sore losers, what he is.
Not neutral. If he was any kind of a Gen 10, he was the opposite.
Positive?
Yeah.
Positive. Possibly a sore loser. I was honestly a little scared.
I could tell because of how fast you rolled it.
You're like, I got it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The tent suddenly disappears. You all find yourself standing on that granite shoreline. It stretches out to either side, and that kind of wet mist of that sea spray crashing against the rocks washes over all of you. That massive cyclopean monolith with its eerie whispering sticking up out of the water, and the mountain that rises up into the clouds, illuminated and silhouetted by lightning strikes ever
that
so often.
giant creature that put it on his shoulders when we went to the tent's not there. Thank God. A couple questions.
Uh-huh.
One.
Yeah.
The weapons and stuff that we left are also in there.
Are all displayed out before you as if they were dropped out of the tent as
What
well.
about the one on me?
No. You do, however, see the soul well sitting there. It begins to churn and shake. You see this eerie green glow emit from it, and a hand emerges out from the well, grabbing onto the edge. You see Allaman push himself up, his long brown hair hanging in front of his face, his facial hair thick and dropping down below his jawline. He looks tattered, as if he has been a slave for some time. He pushes himself out of the well and he stands. He is semi-transparent. You're able to see through him, but he's like opaque. As he steps and he kind of shuffles to his feet, the well disappears behind him. Allaman holds his hands up, and in a bright flash, you see this black and purple robe appear on him with a starburst pattern on the inside of it, very reminiscent to the hypnotic glow of Wormy when last you saw it. A large brimmed hat appears on his head. A massive staff appears with kind of a draconic claw holding an orb at the end of it. You see these magical vestments appear on him. He is clean shaven, his hair pulled back into a ponytail, and a teddy bear appears into his left hand. I am free! He turns and looks at the ocean. You hear that, you ugly rock? I'm free!
We hear you.
Woo. Ah. Hello, he says, looking at all of you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
David? Surprised to see you. Yes, David. You seem confused. Yes, David.
Sure.
Hello, gentlemen. My name is Allaman. Sorry I can't stay, but I have places to be.
Whoa. What do you mean you can't stay?
Like, I could stay.
Right.
I'm not going to.
But
He begins
you-
to walk off.
So imagine, if you will, for a second, your maddening altered body teleported us here into the dream world. We would like to go back, please. It's great. Is that the real one?
Unfortunately, no, this isn't Oliver.
Okay.
What do you mean the real one? Do you know what I did with... You died!
And I'm back.
You know what I did with my teddy bear?
Whoa, you know
Yeah.
who he is?
Yeah, he's David.
That's Dr. Tone.
Right.
Dak is a thought.
Bless you.
Donka, by the way.
Whatever.
Sean,
I speak Abyssal, just not that well. I have a gringo accent.
I do have a question. Are you able to take us all back to the material plane?
I am a lucid. I can do anything in this realm that I want.
Okay, can you take us all back to the material plane? Notice how my question didn't change.
Yeah. It's called Dream Voyage. I can do that.
Okay, that's all I care about.
Yeah. Now that I've answered your question, leave.
Why can't you take us back now?
He said he could.
He just begins to walk away.
The black blood's loose in the mortal realm.
What?
Yeah, it's back.
Oh, so that gets your attention?
What do you mean it's back? What'd you do?
It's what we're trying to do. Stop it.
What? How is it back? How do you know it's back?
The doors are...
What are you doing with this?
It's seeping through the door.
This is the group that's going to stop the black blood?
Can I
You
answer?
can't even get out of the dream world.
Can I
What
put
are you doing with them?
Can I put my hand over his mouth?
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Roll me a will save.
Die.
16.
I mean, stuff that like.
Shut up for a second. We're trying to explain what's been happening since you've been trapped in the toilet bowl.
So you're telling us to stop it like how Miriam did so well back in the day?
Yeah.
And Ayla?
Yeah. Who are you?
The son of Elmarian.
And Ayla.
Oh my god, he says. He drops his staff in the teddy bear. He touches your face in a very uncomfortable way. You are. They did. Yes, he says. Yes. Oh my god, he says. Wait, this is wonderful. I'm an uncle. I'm Uncle. Call me Uncle Al. Is that weird? I feel like that's weird. That's a little weird. Call me Uncle Al anyway. He says this is great. He hugs you and picks you up. Oh my God. He puts you down. He says, you have your mother's markings in her skin color. You look a lot like your dad, which I won't hold against you. But he says that's wonderful. Oh, okay. I feel much better about all this. Your dad's helping, right?
No.
Your dad's helping, right?
No.
Hawthorne is.
Ugh, I don't like Hawthorne.
No.
It's a stick in the mud.
I think he's one with the soul.
Wait, he was consumed? So the black blood knows where the mind key is. The soul key, excuse me.
Well,
The black blood knows what the soul key is.
That's now in the Great Tree.
What?
Our druid friend got absorbed into the tree with him.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Uh-huh.
Wait, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Perry. Or Perry.
Perry. What a good name. Perry. Yes, Perry. Allaman would have been better, after everything I did for your father, but it's fine. But, he says, that's wonderful. He says, I was worried that she wouldn't be able to, after all that. How is she doing? Is she consumed as well?
I've never met her.
What do you mean you never met her? Why?
That's an excellent question.
That's her bag.
Huh?
That's her bag.
This was that.
No, that's her bag. I helped make that bag. Your dad and I made it. It was a gift.
I've never met her.
I don't think you're big enough place laying down.
No. No, if you were born, they had to have made it. I went first, so I didn't get to see what happened.
What do you mean went first?
I used my key first. The keys. The one you lost. Yeah.
And it.
He consumes his soul.
Well, the soul key did. But I used the mind key.
That's why you've been crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm crazy. I'm not crazy.
Right.
That makes so much sense.
I was able to split my soul. I was able to beat the mind key by putting my soul into the dream world. This is where I exist.
Okay.
I can't go back.
What do you mean?
If I go back, I'll just be crazy. I'll just be mindless.
Then where were you going?
I'm staying here because I'm a lucid. I can do whatever I want here. In the material world, I'm just a crazy sorcerer.
Can you
A very powerful sorcerer, but a crazy one.
can you defeat an esoteric nightmare dragon perchance?
One you're quite familiar with, actually.
I've done it before. What do you mean?
Cedric.
Sadrak is the one that put me in that well and sold me to that blue guy.
I think I took offense to that. I'm not sure.
Call him the roar.
He says, it is your prerogative to take offense to that.
No,
if you like.
this is all.
He says, yeah, Sadrak and that ghoul are the ones that teamed up and sold me to that guy. Some kind of power source. Do you know how the keys work?
No, I know I can't touch him.
Why can't you touch it?
Oh, I tried touch. Was it the soul?
Yeah, he
Soul
tried
key?
touching the soul key.
Yeah, like that. It's weird.
Then you're already bound to a key.
Yeah. It's not the
Can you
mind key.
tell
it's not
which
the soul
one?
Key.
No.
Huh.
Look at the
I think I like the crazy version better.
I like this.
So you've been trapped down there all this time. You have no idea if the black blood's gotten loose again. And so we're stuck having to fix the mess now.
Sounded them perfect.
Man, it's almost like we've said this millions of times.
David?
I don't know.
Goliath?
No, that's
Allaman.
Or a weird Uncle Al.
Maybe just Al, or maybe how about Al, or maybe just
Laddie.
Yeah, or like, come here, lad.
He says the keys have to be used to shut the doors. That's simple. You have to be bound to the key to be able to do it. Once you have all the keys, you then use the one to bind them all. You shut the main door once you have them all. And in doing so, you have to sacrifice the coordinated key. The part of you that is in line with the key you're bound to. I was bound to the mind key. And
So if Minzer's bound to the soul key, if he's alive, when this process goes, his soul will be trapped in.
what about the body?
yeah,
Where are the keys at then?
we each hid them.
Like the teddy bear? Soul
Yeah.
key?
Unfortunately, I hid it after I lost my mind. So I don't know what I did with it.
We know where
We
the
know
mind key
where
is.
it's at. Unfortunately,
Neat.
Black Blood knows it's there.
Doesn't.
Doesn't?
No, the black bird doesn't know where it is. It just knows that the giant has to take it.
Well, if it took over my body, there's no way it would
Yeah, it
know
has it.
anyway.
Yeah, need more humans.
Wonderful.
Actually, great on
Yes.
this. So,
Where? What did the body key look like?
An octagon?
Drimport
Yes.
was one of the doors.
Yes.
In which key went to Drimport?
So,
The soul key was Drimport.
That's the one on
I guess.
yes.
If I had.
which is what my father told me to go find. Right.
Dinrook had the soul key. But I don't know. Dinrook didn't seem very excited about using it. He hated this whole idea. He was adamantly against using the keys to shut the door.
And how did Mom react?
He may have not even hit it. I don't know. If I had to guess, Dinrook sacrificed his soul to shut the door. I suppose he would be one of the only. But you said your dad was alive. Was alive. Alive enough to raise you. I'm really bad at this. But the heart key didn't kill him?
Was it him that was bound to the heart key?
Yeah. Yes, your dad had the heart key.
Had or was bound to?
Bound to. He had to use it.
Let me guess. If it didn't kill him, it made him heartless. Or it's everyone.
Pretty heartless.
Oh, don't tell me that. He was such a good kid. He loved to laugh. He was playful. I liked him.
He's
That
never
was
had a
playful.
good thing to say
Yes.
about him.
And just to clarify, his mom had the body key.
No,
Which one?
she had the one that found them all. That's why the only way you're born is if she survived. She hadn't given birth to you yet when she used that key. Whoever you... No, it doesn't make sense. Calm down. It doesn't make sense for her to have used it because it would have destroyed her body and soul, and the fact that she was a geniekin means those are the same thing. She would have been eradicated completely. She would never have been able to give birth to you. But she wasn't, it wouldn't have been long enough. She wasn't that pregnant when we bound the door. I was there. I saw her. She hadn't given birth yet.
So you also said you went first.
Yes, but they have to be used in succession. You can't just wait 9 months or whatever. We're all in the same boat, it seems.
Who had the body key?
Galamandius.
It's Galamandius.
He was our oracle, which you seem to be in lack of. You need a healer.
Desperate.
You're a mediocre alchemist at best. Don't lie to me, David. You look offended.
Can I play gold chain?
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of your whole personality. The wings are different, though.
Why are you calling him David?
Why aren't they calling you David?
I don't
His
know.
name's Doc Tone.
I've always known my name to be Dr. Isaac Tone.
Yeah.
Isaac. Do you have a brother? Anyway, this is important. Not everything's about you. Listen. Galamandius used the body key. He disappeared. It would have destroyed his body completely, as far as we know. I didn't know what the heart key did. I did know the binding key destroyed every aspect of you. Heart, mind, body, and soul. That's why it doesn't make sense that he exists. His mother had to have survived the process. Unless that... No.
Go on.
Spit it out. There's been a lot of fairly awful things going around.
You guys are being awfully demanding. It seems I am your greatest asset right now, and you're being awful rude.
You put us here.
I didn't do no such thing! Did I put you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
That's what we've been asking.
And that quote,
You're crazy.
terrorist alert, Bertrand over here said, Alamandius, do something. And he said, I'm doing the thing, and opened a rift between the dream world and the material plane at the root of the great tree near its heart.
Firstly, who are you? I'm Taurus. Nice to meet you. Secondly, my name's Allaman. And I can't control that. I can't control what I did.
But we're here now. We got you back. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So, I was already a being separate from my mother.
Not last I saw you. You were a bump in a belly.
Right. But still life.
Sure. We did find a bound demon near Drimport. He said his name was Philstopoulos. When we released him, he was bound to us. He couldn't take no violent actions against us, or anyone else for that matter, but he could help us. He's a monkey's paw, though. Everything you asked him to do, he would try to switch it around or change it to his benefit. He wanted to be released, and he said it was your fault. Okay, you know that? You remember that? Anyway. He said, so we kept this guy with us the whole time. Unless your dad struck some kind of deal for you. But we agreed after we shut the door that whoever was left would bind him back. Would lock him back under that farm. Blackberry farm. Yeah, they had good time.
Well, he's still do not locked, but he is tied to a kobold.
It's hilarious. Yeah, if you kill the kobold, then you get to be his master. That's how it works. It's a passed down thing. That's why we sealed him away, hoping nobody would find him again, but it sounds like a kobold stumbled on him.
He did.
You sent him to Blackberry Farm.
Which is not under the control of
We really need to
Full
get back to
circle.
the farm.
Yeah. Well, that's not the dream world.
Well, while we're here, very quickly do something to say there. And possibly this dream.
What heck?
There's a dream. There is no master.
Well, he did. And we
Staring at
and we
bears.
still owe a ship captain, apparently.
Which there's no way he'd hear us from here, right? There is something in the cargo hold. I've been holding on to that up here, and I've lost Wormy.
Oh no. worms.
You lost.
He lost the Dream Herald.
The Herald of Dreams.
Well, I mean, maybe it was you. Maybe you lost. Because when we were transported, yeah, Uncle Al, it was your fault.
Call me Uncle Al.
It wasn't endearing.
Almost makes up for the insulting accusations.
When
What?
we were transported to this nightmare realm on top of Captain Grath's ship, Wormy was gone.
You been dealing with Grath?
Yes.
Are you dense? He's a ghoul. He's a lean ghoul. He gestures towards the island.
Yes.
From here, look around.
Apparently,
Everything
he
here is
killed
terrible.
some of his crew.
Nice. We could
And now
kill a
he's
lot more of them. if
and
you
now he
want.
says we owe him a debt.
You don't. You don't owe him jack.
But
As a matter of fact, I can find somebody that can help us much better than this.
Like,
Do you? I do.
we're really grasping the straws here. Do you have any help you can give us?
Yes, I have a friend. Its name is Baku.
it's
Back.
Yes. I didn't ask the gender. I thought.
And so, how can this Baku help us?
Oh, well, firstly, Baku can transport you anywhere in the dream world you want. Can't take you out of it, but he can take you anywhere into it that you want.
Okay.
Secondly, Baku can literally eat nightmares.
Oh.
Which is good when you're fighting a dream hag.
let's just find this.
Because I can't go into the witch's lair. Don't ask me how I know that. Okay, you can ask me. Because I know who she is.
Who is she?
Her name is Bismaria. Bismaria was also one of the ones that trapped me. She has a shell around her hut that keeps spirits like me or any other dream travelers from going into it. The only people that can go into it are people from the material plane.
Oh, that's ironic. That's
People from the material
what
plane.
we are.
You're the most average looking person here.
I don't know how to take that.
Averagely.
And I didn't dress you in those clothes.
But
Please close the roads.
It's a fish boat.
anyway. He says, we can address the Grath problem if you want. And he says, but we'll let Baku get us wherever we need to go.
I like the Baku to Dream Hag to Soul Gem. Not the material, not the dream. Like,
Say dry.
why? I don't feel like I can personally take on an esoteric ancient Nightmare dragon.
I can't.
Sure,
I don't somebody that can.
that's impressive.
He's done it once before. Although I did witness his failed attempt. Wow. Disappointing.
I am much stronger than I was back then, thank you. And he says, and failed nothing, Dinrook took his eye. Cut his leg bit off.
So I've heard.
Yeah. But
And then he lost his soul.
Eye for a leg.
I didn't
That's
think
what
it
it
was
was.
a soul.
because he
Yeah,
used
the soul gem.
soul key.
I don't think we can overlook the fact that what I'm understanding now is when we find these keys, there's going to be some really devastating consequences to those wielders,
Yaha.
i.e., us.
Yaha.
Who says that we have to be the one to use them?
Because we're the ones who are going to find them.
Question: if we were to have you in the material plane use the mind key again, would it kill you?
I can't go to the material.
Well,
You're right.
Your body.
You can't, but you can, because you're already there.
I doubt it, because I don't have a mind to lose.
So what's walking around in your body right now?
Nothing, I promise you.
Nothing that can open up a portal to the dream realm? That's a terrifying
It is weird that I did that. Like, what, a 5% chance that would have happened?
Yeah.
Ha! Ha!
I don't know.
Ha!
What was it percent?
No, it wasn't.
It was a D20, 2d6.
Alright, we'll address that when it comes. meantime, I can dream hag.
Yeah. That's Mario.
Baku, them dream hag.
And then Grath.
See, then we run into another problem.
Of course we do. Can't be easy.
So, here, let me paint you a picture. He creates an illusion in front of you that of rolling pink mist. You see floating rocks held together by chains, lightning zipping through them in this like vast red ocean of clouds that spread out. You see in the center of all of this a small kind of hut. It looks very out of place. It looks like it should be in a swamp somewhere. This hut is surrounded by flights of dragons that are circling it. He says, Sadrak has been busy in the whole time that we have been on the material plane. And he says, time flows here differently. He's had plenty of time to have clutches of dragons fed by the souls that have been sent here. He's been nomming on these souls, creating his army of dragons, and he is slowly trying to take over the plane of Lane into the Nightmare Realm. He's already taken over the Nightmare Realm, moving into Lane. He says, he and the Switch all are protected by these flights of dragons and a slaver ship called the Burnt Saffron. It says, this slaver ship is scarier than any of that. Terrified. It has cannons. Magic is scary, cannons are like really effective though.
So it doesn't sound like Grath is very fond of this nightmare, or any of the dragons for that matter.
Grath is fond of money in himself.
Would he be concerned about the takeover of his realm, though?
Of the Nightmare Realm?
Of Ling.
Doubt it. But if you want to like talk him into something, I'm all for it. He would be a powerful ally. He just sucks, and he's a liar, and on the first sight that you start to lose, he will turn tail and flee.
If we know that, we can prepare for that.
Sure.
I wouldn't mind trying to use him as cannon fodder.
I like that idea. And he's also got your bug. We gotta get that bug.
What's in the hold?
A bug?
Probably work.
What else is down there, though? You said there was...
Random cargo.
You
But
said
this
there was
was in a very highly secured, trapped, and touch-proof mechanism.
Trap by what? Trap by what?
Box.
Magic?
Yes.
Like, you need like a powerful dispel to make all that go away?
That could probably work. Or maybe just a junction or something.
Gee, sounds to me like you need a lucid dreamer that can just do that.
What do we give them those?
I don't
So,
know. Pit.
so our order of action then. Try and get Wormy back. See if we can convince, or go take on the Night Hag. See if we can convince Grath to join us, and then attack the Nightmare Dragon.
And Wormy. Bring in our
Right.
Get locked on. Go. And it's a dream hag.
I know you know it.
So if we can transport anywhere, is it actually anywhere, or is it like flying, teleporting?
It's kind of like teleporting. I would shift you into a plane of dreams. You would first enter into an esoteric realm, then you would enter into your own kind of mindscape, and then you would appear wherever you need to go.
So we could just bypass all the dragons by appearing inside.
I can't get through the barrier. It prevents any kind of traveler from the spirit world, which I am. Says, but material folks like you can do that. Says, I can teleport you as close as I can, but that may be in the center of a dragon's nest.
Sounds good.
Those bad. And he said, but we could go to Baku. Baku could help us go talk to Grath. Talk to Grath. You know how to talk to people. He says, and if we got Baku on our side with his dream ship, and we got Grath on our side with his dream ship, they may be able to distract the Burnt Saffron long enough for you to get inside the barrier. And then fight a giant, ancient, esoteric nightmare dragon. It's all on you. I wish I could. I mean, I'm gonna kill so many dragons. I am so mad. You have no idea.
We're all mad here.
If you don't know, then it doesn't matter.
That sounds like fun.
Alright. Get back to Wrath's ship then.
I am not on that because you don't owe him anything. Don't let him lie to you.
He has something.
You are better than that. He like stands you up straight. He fixes you. You are better than that. This is a ferret. You are better than that.
Would you not recognize Robbie?
He hasn't seen him. I was just waiting. You are Robbie. Oh my God, Robbie. Speak with animals. How you doing?
I have no idea anymore.
Don't let him touch me.
Oh no. Oh no.
He hasn't had his shots.
Hey, let go of my ferret.
So the easiest way to convince Wrath would be to fulfill our quota.
I think the easiest way to kill half his crew.
I vote for that one.
We did kind of do the objective. But
Yeah, Tara says, but we didn't acquire enough loot to pay for our freedom.
with the promise of taking down a bunch of night dragons.
Hey, Allaman, can you create something worth enough to buy our freedom?
Yes! Yes, I can. Of course I can.
That takes care of that.
I mean, maybe we could help.
29. Roman, what do you get taking 10 on spellcraft?
A 29?
It's 15 plus.
The level of the spell. So he knows all the spells.
Oh, he wouldn't know all the spells. If he could cast Wish, yeah.
What is he on
Does he use it?
Oh,
If he's a lucid dreamer.
there you go. Okay.
He says, things matter here, but they don't matter. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
matter. It's not matter.
I don't matter. My matter matters.
Could you remove a curse?
Alright.
You remove the curse on this sword.
Nope. There.
It'd be really funny if the sword broke.
Oh, there it is.
With a 34. No. He says, this is deific made.
I'm sorry.
I said
No, hold on.
this is deific made.
Which deity?
I don't know. It says it's a bastard sword, whichever deity uses a bastard sword. I know Arcana, not religion. He tosses it back in. He says he says miracle could remove that. Or divine intervention.
Neither which form here.
Neither which I'm going to.
Why?
Because the deity did that on purpose. And I'm afraid what'll happen if I take it away. Why do you have a deific weapon?
Why did I have to take it off of an undead paladin or former paladin? Be the more salient question.
This is a good one. Hang on, I got this one. What?
I fought an
Nailed it.
anti-paladin for it. One who'd been kicked out of my order.
This order.
He's got like some real backstory stuff. He's
He really does.
Terrorist goes, I don't know, I can or not.
I think he might have used the heart key in a past life.
Who did you say that to Terrorist or to Allaman
Terrorist.
about
To
Damon?
terrorist.
Terrorist is like, what are the effects of the mind key? Just moved into his mind.
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that this sword is cursed somehow. This cold iron is a part of it.
I would put money that it was by deity.
Not as dumb as it was.
But why?
Kind of surprised.
Why would a deity?
Well, you
Do
know
you have
what?
any idea why? God, yeah. It's gotta be Ray.
So
Why would she do that?
I feel like you need to study back and look.
Yeah. First you think she's left you, and then you think she hasn't left you, and then
He puts his arm around you and I get it, bro.
I don't think this particular woman is fickle. She's kind of the antithesis of
she's
things.
kind of in a
You know, you pent up, you get a few drinks in you, get a tattoo that you didn't need to get for her, and it's all just like, yeah.
She gave me the tat. This is not sounding any better, is it? Get off.
You just regret it.
So, the plan.
And the dress.
Let's
Attack.
go for it.
So we can't physically go to Baku. Well, yes.
You don't have like a whistle. What is Baku?
No, I don't have a whistle.
But you're in your realm.
You don't know what a Baku is? I mean, knowledge arcana.
Maybe I probably did.
Oh, I'm on the wrong dice.
Just throw it on the
I
ground.
want to use it. It was a 20.
30.
21.
You both, you know exactly what it is. You definitely know what
The knowledge arcana.
it is. Yes. 24. You also know what it is.
Nope.
Okay. A Baku is not a name, it is a creature. Specifically, if it's in this realm and it is the kind of Baku that he is describing, it's called a dream. A Baku is an intelligent creature, also a very wise creature. The creature is about 5 feet long, weighs about 200 pounds. It has a thick, rotund kind of body, stubby little arms with claws on the end of them, a trunk that runs down the length of its face, 2 little ears, and long tusks that extend to either side. Bakus eat dreams, specifically. They can control the sleep of other creatures, and they can induce certain dreams from them, and they can eat them. Bakus normally will feed on nightmares. In doing so, you get a full night's rest, and you are immune to the nightmare spell for the next 24 hours, if this happens. A Baku can also eat all of your dreams, which will make you wake up fatigued and completely useless for the oncoming day. Baku are neutral by nature, but they are very powerful spellcasters, and they hate nightmare hacks. Hate nightmare hacks. You can ask no questions. What'd you get?
24.
You can ask 1 question, and you may ask 3 questions about a Baku.
Supernatural. Besides streaming.
A Baku can consume dreams, as previously described. A Baku can shift anywhere on the dreamscape they want. They just appear as a teleportation anywhere on the dreamscape they want. A Baku can cultivate particular dreams. They can induce any kind of dreams they want you to have so that they can eat them. A Baku Dreamweaver has devoured so many in substantial dreams and dream creatures that it gains a deflection bonus equal to its AC, or a deflection bonus to its AC equal to its charisma modifier. A Baku can attack you with its claw attack and do ability damage.
That's scary.
A Baku has also been on the dream planes for long enough that it can re-roll any attack roll that it misses.
Just
Until it hits.
it has permanent advantage.
It can do it once, but every time it attacks, it can
Right.
do it. Yeah.
So it's permanent advantage if you're playing a different edition.
Uh-huh.
Of a different game.
It doesn't do particularly a lot of damage, it just hits a lot.
And for ability damage. Okay.
Yeah, boy.
How do you call?
It's new.
I mean, if you know where it is or know of a specific Baku, you can send a message to it. If it's on the same plane of existence where you know where it's at.
I'll find it.
Okay.
Well, how are we going to
He says, that's up to you guys. Baku likes me. I kind of owe Baku a favor, though, so I can't really answer anything.
What?
What do you mean, what? What? You don't just appear on the dream world like this with all of your power without some help. I didn't do this all on my own. Baku is a very good friend and very helpful. I just owe it one of your dreams. Just a favor. Just anything. I just owe it one, you know? Just like buddies do.
Sounds like you owe it to something big. Soul.
No, Bakus don't eat souls. They eat dreams.
you owe it specific nightmare?
No. But if we do pitch that we're going to kill this nightmare hag, it may be on board.
So why don't we do that?
I agree. Yes. So, you ready for some dream travel, boys?
Oh boy. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, Billy boy.
Here we go again.
But you're enjoying this, aren't you? Because
You say that to Terrace? Terrace goes, no, this sounds scary.
you wanted to come here.
I did want to come
You
here.
wanted to see, you know. You saw both of them.
Allaman slams his staff on the ground, lets go, it stays upright on its own. He says, before we go, does anybody have any questions? Oh, he says, when you get to this dreamscape, he says, not everything's going to be real. He says, you'll need to have mental fortuitous to be able to identify what's a dream and what's not. If you can't, it will be able to affect you as if it is real. So there's that. But you may also come across something that is real, you know, it's just a thing. But the way out of it is different every time. You may have to get out the door, a trial, you may have to overcome a fear, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? When you get into your own dream, that's on you. I don't know how to do that.
How long will you be in this dream world?
Like, to you or to the rest of the world?
What's the rest of the world?
Time fluctuates, I can't tell you. I look at it. But anyway, we excited.
Yeah.
Any other questions, comments, quotes, jokes, insights, insults?
Is Robbie gonna be affected?
Who?
Robbie.
Robbie? He goes to grab your bag.
Come on, buddy.
Robbie! He picks him up. Oh my god. Speak with animals. How you doing, buddy? Robbie begins talking to him. Robbie seems really excited to see him. You all hear this eager squeaking noise or this duking from Robbie. As he's holding him, he's like, oh, he's just so well fed. Look at you. Oh, he likes doing some he's so flexible. He's like, oh my god, he's such a cute guy. This is your dad's familiar. Oh, this is your dad's familiar.
It's fine.
Yeah, I know. No, he's a good guy. I liked him fine. No, he's just different. He's not. You know what? Go back in your bag.
I've never seen anybody argue with an animal before.
I smell like a pet store now.
Musky.
Musky. He says, all right then, boys.
Is this gonna hurt?
Probably. If you have no further questions.
No.
He begins to chant in tone, swaying his hands. He says, I suggest not fighting this. He casts deep slumber on all of you. As this is happening, Ragnar, you hear a voice in your head. Ragnar, don't trust him. Don't let him do this. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Okay. I'll fight it.
Roll me that beautiful bean.
So close. Is it a will?
Yes.
What do I need to get?
Because that's what I rolled conveniently.
I doubt I got it, but what do I need to get?
For deep slumber, you need a 23.
Okay. No.
So you're like, okay. He's just like, just biff it. Just that same pink mist rolls out over all of you, and you feel the world begin to melt away as you start to drift. And you hear him, all right, boys, count Brockle. I will need each of you to roll me a d20.
Yeah.
Stop saying nah.
13.
13, you say. Oh, neat.
I'm an elephant.
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
That was terrible. But I liked it.
Damon.
Sounds like a
One.
Oh,
Ha!
You're joking.
Nope.
he died.
No.
He's going to die.
So your 1 and 20 are the only ones that are different from everyone else because of reasons. But like, I don't know, man. I didn't expect him to get one. Okay, it's fine.
You didn't expect anybody to get a 1?
I mean, I made a 1, so yes.
It's kind of dumb to not think about him.
Yeah, for real though.
You know what sucks?
Ragnar.
13. That's true.
Oh, reroll.
I already took it.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. 12.
Oh.
Earnestly.
I thought 13 because he said it.
Roll 1.
I rolled a 12 twice. So he was like, oh yeah, I rolled a 12.
Why can't we go on the same thing?
Because it's not as interesting. 3? Oh, neat.
Indubitably.
13 is not
There you go. Oh, so close. I didn't want to accidentally kill you, so. Ow! Do it again.
Yeah,
Louder.
We'll break another mic.
Stop. Which one? Which one got broke?
I think it's actually this.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it was Sparta.
It was broken.
Hey, you leave our burger alone. We
Yeah.
still love you.
Facts, my guy. We might need a new soundboard.
Ain't no sleep for the wicked.
So you all fade away. You feel relaxed in this. And it very much is that transition into a dream, as if you don't realize where that cutoff is. You just kind of like, did it work? And you begin to survey your area. Perry, you find yourself in an emerald forest. You see beautiful trees, heavy boulders covered in moss, and the grass beneath you is unnaturally soft and lush. There are no like briars or thorns. There are no noxious weeds. Everything here seems full, vibrant, and full. The canopy above your head is thick, but not so much so to block out all the light, as motes of light begin to come down in bright gold. You look through all of this kind of take in hand, and hearing these gentle songs a soft, gentle voice. Hello. Turning, you see a woman in the tree line. Her lower half is completely covered and you only see the top half exposed. She is that same kind of, not an emerald green, more of like a lime green, like a bright, vibrant green color of her skin. Her fingers seem abnormally long on her hands, and she has black eyes that dot down her forehead. The eyes that situate in her face that normally be there are also that deep black. She has long green hair that drapes over her bare chest as she turns to acknowledge you. She shifts out of the weeds, and as she rises up to her nearly 10-foot tall visage, you see her lower half is that of a spider. You see massive legs reach out, each one of them smooth with a hard carapace, as they make gentle thud noises. She shifts over and her legs fold in and she drops to the ground as if she's hurt or exhausted. She says, "What's your name?" As she sinks to the ground, becoming the same height as you. Dr. Tone. You appear in an arid desert area. You look up and vast red canyons stretch up to either side of you. They block out the sun for now, casting shadows over you, but you can see the sunlight playing off of one of the walls, giving you an idea of where the sun is going. The air is hot, the ground is dry. The canyon extends out before you, and you see it open up at the end to nothing but dunes that stretch out into the vast eternities. The only difference is a massive black pyramid. This pyramid is sunk into the ground, and it looks like just a triangle. It is so dark and seems to absorb so much light, you can't make out any features of it. Where the edges are, where the angles are, where the sides are. It looks just like a void of black sitting in the sand. Looking down at the ground, you see shards of glass, specifically mirror shards, beneath you. These shards look like if you were to push them together, they would fit, and at one time had made a trail that leads all the way to this pyramid. Turning back the way you came, the canyon stretches off into the eternities, only getting narrower and narrower as it goes until it disappears from your line of sight. That same sheet of shattered mirror beneath it extending off in that direction.
To fly, activate the wings, fly up above the canyon wall, because the heat's not going to bother me, and fly towards, whereas it was the base of the pyramid.
As you take to the wing, flying up, you look out and that canyon plateau extends off like a vast ocean in either direction. The only discernible feature is the fissured canyon that you had emerged in, the mouth of which empties out into the sand with only the triangle ahead. You begin to fly towards Ragnar. You appear, and it is pouring rain. You look to either side, and you see it is. You have dark vision now, yeah?
Yep.
You look to either side, and it is just thick, temperate woods. There is undergrowth. It looks very similar to what you're used to in the forests at the base of the Lavarian mountain range. But it is cold. This rain just pouring down on you, soaking your hair down your shoulders as you look to either side. You look ahead, and there is a muddy trail that leads out before you, and you see a tavern in the distance. The light peering from the windows, and even horses hitched up to a small covered area off to the side. You begin kind of wading through the mud and squishing under your feet. As you get to the front door, you hear the clanking of glass and the smell of tobacco smoke from the other side. As you extend your hand out and open the door. Damon,
Oh boy.
you feel empty. You feel like lost, scared, like a small child that has lost their mother in a crowded area. You look to either side and you see this dark void that stretches out beyond what looks to be a floating island of bare rock that you're standing. You see that there's this deep purple fog that decorates the base beneath you. You look up and there are floating islands of rock off to the distance, and even small pebbles and stones that seem to be floating and shifting slowly and gently in space. You see that there are stairs that extend up before you. They extend out up one way to a landing, then to another, and then to another. They rise up probably about 40 feet onto this plateau that's probably about 50 feet wide and 50 feet across. But at the angle you're at, you can't quite see what's at the top of the stairs.
Start up the stairs.
You begin ascending these ruins. You see empty windows where glass maybe once was aeons ago. You see bricks floating from the masonry just drifting into the space as you start making your way up the skeleton of what once was a building. You get to the top of the staircase and you begin to hear whispers. They begin seeping into your mind, and they are very, very reminiscent of the Black Blood. But there's something different here. The chaos here isn't like chaos that you're used to. They're not multitudes of voices screaming out for help. It's something more sinister. You get to the top of this staircase and you look, and what you see, your mind can't quite wrap around. It is a stone throne, no creature comforts, no pillows or stools or chairs or tables, just a stone throne, big enough for a normal medium-sized creature to sit on. The back of the throne rises up well over 20 feet before it breaks off at some point high above. You see a symbol in yellow painted on this, and it sticks out amongst the otherwise gray and bleak background. A figure sits on this throne, his head hanging down, his hands extending out to either side, and sickly yellow robes pour down over this throne and down the steps, 40 feet from where he is and out to either side. These robes look as if they're living, something moving and shifting beneath the fabric. As you see the creature look up at you, wearing a porcelain mask, that same symbol of yellow painted into the forehead. As he looks up at you, you feel pain and fear like you have never felt before. And we will pick it up here next time. Thank you very much for joining us, adventurers. Remember that this has been a good day to die. See ya.